Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to host boot. Host booting is a form of DDoS, which is distributed denial of service, and the idea of it is to get a whole bunch of zombies, which are people you infect, and their information will show up in your host booter client, which for this video will be Metus client 2.8, and then you enter in the target IP address in here, and then it will use your zombies up here to ping the shit out of this IP address, flagging them out, or even kicking them off the internet if you have a lot of zombies, like 60 to 100. So, what you need to do first is go to a site called noip.com, make an account here, and once you've made an account, you'll be presented with a page with 5 little icons that look like this. Click on Add a Host. And for the host name, you need to pick a random host name, any combination of letters and numbers. For this video's purpose, we'll do M4A. And then, there we go. And then over here, this should say noip.info instead of noip.biz, wherever it is. Where'd it go? Oh god. Okay, here it is. And then your IP address should automatically be in that box. If it's not, I don't really know what to tell you. Just leave all the other stuff blank, then click Create Host. And then that host name will show up in here, m4a.noip.info. So now go back to the host booter client. The download is in the description, by the way. Go to this tab that says Server Builder. This is a thing that will build the file that will make your zombies connect to you specifically. Type in the host name you just made on noip.com. In this case, it was M4A. And for the port, it should be 3174. I forget if that's automatically there or not, but if it's not, type that in. So, just leave everything else. You can enable USB spread if you want, but I hear that that makes the bot pretty unstable, so I personally have it disabled. So then go ahead and click Build. And then to whatever directory you downloaded Metus Client 2.8 to, it would have put a new file called server.exe. So now go back to this tab that says Options. And for here, put in 3174 or whatever port you put in here. I recommend 3174. It's a good port, everyone seems to use it. And this box, default, comes checked. Go ahead and uncheck that, just like it is here. And then click Save Settings, and then a new profile.dll or something like that will be stored in the Metus Client 2.8 directory as well. So once you've done that, you're going to need to port forward on your router. And this is where it gets a little bit complicated. Every router is different, so a good site that I use that has pretty much every router available is called portforward.com, and I'll put that link in the description as well. So after you've found that, I mean, it has a giant list of all sorts of routers and stuff. So just click on whichever router is yours, and it will have a tutorial on how to port forward. So if you still can't figure it out from this site, I mean, you can always just Google it. If you have a popular router, bound to have a special guide on Google. So once you have port forwarded, go to this tab. Not the tab, you don't have it open yet. Go to this link that's in the description called Sandboxy. It's a program. It's kind of like a virtual machine, but it uses a lot less resources. I like it. A lot of people seem to like it for testing their bots and stuff. So go ahead and download that. Once you've downloaded that, go here, all programs, blah blah, Sandboxy. If my computer wasn't so slow, this would be going faster. Looks like it. Okay. Run any program sandboxed. Allow it. Okay. So right now it's just starting up some resources. So now what you want to do, I have Metus Delphi on my desktop. So I want to go find the server exe that Metus Delphi made and go drag it in to sandbox and just let it go in there and allow. So now it's running the exe, unknown executable image server. Perfect. So now if you've done everything right in your host booting client, oh fuck. Might have to disable your firewall as well. Okay. Oh shit. There it is. Alright. It probably shouldn't take that long. So there I am. That's my IP address at 10.0.1.1. And once you've confirmed that that server.exe works and it will connect to you, let's go back to here. Terminate all programs. Yeah. And you see I've disappeared from here. Now it's just my zombie in Ireland, which I'm ever so fond of. Gosh, at Dark Edition, I love you. So once you've done that, all you have to do then is spread your bot to people, and then once they download it and run it, you'll get more and more zombies in your, oh fuck, I closed it. You'll get more and more zombies in your host booting client, and then, don't worry, if you close it, they'll refresh in here after a couple minutes. So, I think that's all you need to know. If I forgot anything, I'll just do it. So, thank you for everybody.